helping you to weather good and bad economies without putting retirement on hold. This is the Tumolo Financial Podcast with Ken and Nick Tumolo. Ken and his son Nick know that creating a comprehensive financial plan can align your hard-earned life savings with your retirement goals. Consider them your retirement architects. Now, the Tumolo Financial Podcast with Ken and Nick Tumolo.
So, Ken, a professor at the Wharton School of Business posed this question: what could people have done better in preparing for retirement? And the professor, Olivia Mitchell, told Yahoo Finance that 3 things came up in her research. They wish they would have saved more, waited longer to take Social Security, and
older people regretted not having purchased lifetime income. Lifetime income streams would come from something like an annuity, where you purchase from an insurance company a lifetime income payout that will make it much easier for you to manage your expenses. If we explain to people how long they might live, in other words, their risk of living a very long time, they were much more likely to regret not saving and not buying lifelong income payments.
I want to clear up the noise around annuities. Why do you think people who have annuities like them? And then also, why do you think some who are planning for retirement are a little bit skeptical about them, Ken?
So there's bad media, good media, and it's something that people try to sell. Mm-hmm. And best way is, and I can just relate to it. We do that Tumolo Financial Retirement Checkup complimentary. And what happens is listeners will come in, and sometimes someone will come in and they've got an annuity that they bought from someone, and there's no plan around it. Mm-hmm. And really, it should be used as a tool. And it wasn't used as a tool. It was basically that advisor sold them something. And one of the things we like to do is purpose things and build them around a plan. This way someone is, I know why I bought this. I know why I'm doing this. Yes, it fits my plan and I feel comfortable. There's no second guessing. And I can tell you, people have come in and they're over allocated in annuities, and it just, the plan, like I had someone come in and 80% of their picture was in annuities. And unfortunately, their draw was higher than what the annuities would give off. And to fix the plan, what we had to do was there's these 10% rules where you pull chunks away. We had to actually unwind annuities, if you want to call it that, and make their plan more liquid. It was just something that was sold to her, and it wasn't properly planned. And it's not like this took one meeting. We've been doing this for 3 years with her and helping her through retirement and unwinding the annuities, making it so she has enough money at her disposal to do everything that she wants to do. Mm-hmm. Best way to put it. And the emergency side of it too. So improperly sold. What I'll stress is when that happens, people get a bad taste for things. Now, I've had people come in and the advisor did the proper thing. Not everything was in the annuity. You look at the picture, maybe planning wasn't done, but then when we put the planning in place around it, it just works. I had a couple come in and they're like, Ken, I wish we met you earlier. We met this guy, 6 months ago. We bought these 2 annuities, and there was no planning, and then we heard you on the radio, and we just decided, well, we should go see that guy. And
good choice.
Which was great. It's just that, I do wish I met them earlier, and I would have done things a little bit different. But thing is, they came in, we looked at the picture, there was a couple of annuities in the picture, but when you built the plan around it and with the remaining assets that they had, the plan was a pretty solid plan, so it worked well for them. So in their case, the annuity was actually a really good thing in their picture. It was just allocation wise, and there was no plan, and they knew they were missing the plan. So what I'm getting at is kind of like when you first started asking that question, what would you have done differently? All of us, go through that point, and it could be we'll just say a football coach, and they're like, I probably should have ran that play, and that coach is thinking about it the next day or that evening. How could I have made it better? I will tell you this: we meet with people when they come in. Listeners will come in for that first appointment. A lot of times the first one for the initial appointments on the phone, and then we have them come in. And we'll meet with them, talk to them, and not that my head, keeps spinning and spinning, but the thing is after someone leaves, I'm thinking about that person or that couple, and we're like, okay, well, what can we do to improve this? Should we be doing this? Should we be doing this? And then we do our team meeting that we do every week before the person comes back, and we're talking about them in the meeting too. And it's really finding the best way to get someone through retirement. And I'd like to say, well, my plan's the best plan that I'd put out there. It's not. It's a team effort, because someone might see something a little bit different than I see, or I might see it different than when another advisor sees it. But it's really building that plan, because you want to give your client the best possible chance of enjoying retirement, being able to do everything they want to do, and also find ways, the big thing, find ways to save money on taxes and invest properly for retirement. So it's really, you talk about that second guessing thing. We want to take that out of the equation as much as we can. Let us dig into the numbers, because you don't know what you don't know is what I want to say. And we do this every day. And so we're probably going to find something that you don't know. And if we do, at least we're pointing it out so we could plan around it. So we do that complimentary. Our number, 860-854-3434.
Investment advice offered through Tumolo Wealth Management, a Connecticut-registered investment advisor. Content contained herein should not be construed as an offer or solicitation for investment advice or for the purchase or sale of any security, insurance, or other investment product. Please consult with a qualified financial, tax, accounting, or legal professional before implementing any ideas or strategies discussed here.